You're not playing then, Tommy?
I'm just done. Like, I'm fed up with arguing. Like, I'm just done.
I wasn't arguing.
I thought it was friendly banter, but okay.
Oh, my mum ain't said nothing for like the last few minutes.
All that over some landing gear. I can't believe it.
Oh my God, Paul, you need to swap them around.
No, I did it to trigger you, mate.
No, Paul, you can't. So me, even you will agree with this when you get back in.
I did that to trigger you.
No, even Sammy will agree with me. This can't happen.
Yeah, I did it on purpose, and that was the whole reason why I left.
Wow, Paul, you made Somi leave over that decision. Was it worth it?
Wait, what decision?
That on the back.
What, the ships? I did that to trigger you, Pubs?
Yeah, but it triggered Somi.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I specifically made those connectors that way round.
I assume Pubs have made them.
No, I did them.
All right.
If you look, created by me.
I didn't look at who
theory,
made them. I just did it for a laugh, just to trigger
the theory
people.
If I knew when
Oh
we
my
got in
God.
space, if Pups was in one of those crafts, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm going on this side," and we wouldn't know which side was which bleeding side. Which is why I coloured them.
Oh God.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, don't you want to recolour them, Somi?
No, I'm not. I'm leaving them. I'm just over it. Let's say I'm genuinely done. I'm not even. I'm not changing anything anymore. I'm
I
done.
literally did it just to annoy Pops. Because I was expecting him to just rage. Whoever's in that pink ship needs to lift off before you damage the ship completely.
No one's in it.
Well, how is it still on?
Do you know, earlier on I jumped in it and it said something about cockpits connected.
Whoa. This is not behaving properly.
You're right,
Don't you need
Somi.
hydrogen for the other thrusters, mate?
I don't know,
Should be
something's
full.
not turned on.
Should be full of hydrogen.
I
This
thought
is,
on those ships you had to put your hydrogen thrusters on to
this
get.
is
Yeah,
going to
yes.
explode in a minute because I've got very little control. Why is the hydrogen not on? It says they're all on. I don't get this. The tank's full.
I'm looking now.
The hydrogen thrusters are not on, but I don't know why.
Why don't I see an option for the purple one? Or is it hidden? No. I don't see a tank option on this. Do you?
Is this full 9 to 1 for off, Paul?
Yeah, it should be. See, according to this, all the hydrogen thrusters are actually on.
Yeah, but I only see one hydrogen tank, and that's for the blue.
Stockpile, of course, stockpile. Stockpile off, there you go. Yeah, you see? That tank is stockpiling. Nothing works, it's dumb. I mean, it's doing what you tell it, but it's... I don't even get why it was doing that. Right. So what was you saying about the landing gear? Change the something setting to something.
If you go on the landing gear, there's an auto lock setting, and you probably want to have that off.
Landing gear. Right. Can we finish faffing around with the landing gear so I can name them and group them?
They're done.
Because if you... Yeah, but if you start turning them off again, I'd rather you just decide where they're going and where they're facing before I
They're
do
correct.
this.
They are correct. Look, I'm not going to lie, that looks pretty cool with 2 ships on its back.
Um, is there any like little storage containers inside that chamber so I can bring O2 and oxygen bottles over for us?
Auto lock, use for parking. Do you want to put it on unlock? Did you say?
No, untick the auto lock button.
Okay.
And then just map yourself a button. Well, P will do it essentially. So when we're not on base, you can P onto a planet or an asteroid. That came out wrong. Sorry.
I've always wanted to go into space just to pee on an asteroid. It's a lifetime ambition. I was going to do something. Oh, that was at the reactor, I think I was going to do. The FM reactor exempt.
Yeah, I had to put it as that, Paul, because otherwise the base was trying to take the uranium out of it.
Scumbag game. I'll save it again, so we've got that locked in. Okay. I think we're ready to see if this thing flies. Yeah?
Yep.
Are the doors closed? I should actually have an
Yeah.
option for that, shouldn't I?
I'm not even in. Is there a way to access the storage containers while you're inside?
Nope.
Just have to fly out and put ice in the thing. Because there's nothing we can put in here, is there, Sammy, that will connect?
Other than placing a little survival kit on the side, I don't see what you'd do.
Could we do that, maybe?
Yeah.
At least if we die in space, we'd spawn back inside the ship, wouldn't we?
Well, no, this is a survival kit.
Which is?
That's just
the
a
med
medical
bay?
bay.
Yeah, the
That's
med
just
bay
a
will,
medical
the
bay.
med bay will respawn you here.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what can I put up there to...
So if you put a survival kit, you'll then be able to get it from like above the armory locker.
Yeah, I just need a... So I can access the ice stuff without having to go outside. I don't know if there's anything else we can put there, is there?
Why can't I see anything?
Because you can't. That's just a conveyor. It's not actually a connector.
Oh, Sammy, what if I put like a small storage container?
Or whatever, either or.
Because then I can put oxygen bottles inside and H2 bottles as well for us.
We all need to get into the habit of not double opening the doors, right?
Yup.
Presumably there's a script for that, isn't there, Paul? Like, don't or won't allow the other door to open until the other door's locked.
I mean, I could put a sensor thing so it does it for you, but it'll never stop you from doing it, I don't think. Are we ready for, like, going over to Ice Lake then?
Not yet. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2. Right, we're ready to go to Ice Lake then?
Yeah, if you don't want any oxygen bottles or H2 bottles.
We've got a tank full of oxygen, haven't we?
Yeah, but don't you want some if you're going to go outside?
Well, I've got 3 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen, and an oxygen.
Okay, let's just go then.
No. Get what you need. Wouldn't want you dying.
Nope, we can go.
Why has that appeared on here now?
Huh?
Is that
Because
so we
that
can access stuff.
Yeah. So we don't have to go outside. If we're traveling, we can just quickly grab stuff from there.
Well, can we put a block there and put the ramp here? Because I kind of like going up the ramp to it. Little
Sammy,
things.
do you have the ramp?
I haven't got any steel plate, otherwise I would.
Can you place it at all, Paul?
No, because I haven't got any steel plate.
There you go. I've got 300 uranium on me. Let me put that in here.
How much is in the reactor?
You don't want to put that in
300.
there yet, do you, Pups?
Yeah, there's 300 in it already.
Yeah, but won't the base take it because we're still
No, because I've
connected?
exempted
He's
it.
exempted it and the reactor's
Oh.
turned off, so...
You just can't put the ice in there because for some reason it still just takes the ice even though it's on exempt.
So 600 units according to this is 600 kilograms.
Yep.
Thank you, Stimpy. Thank you, 42 months. Same to you. Right, ready to go? Yeah?
Yeah.
Doors closed.
I was just doing the OCD puppy thing and actually painting the block that he placed.
You give me a bad name, Sammy. I am that bad, ain't I? Well, it lifts off.
Yeah, it's empty. It only weighs 569,000 kilos.
Isn't that roughly what the other one weighed, though?
That was what we came back full,
Oh.
but it has got 2 ships docked on the top, so you know.
Oh, yeah. It does look quite cool. Not gonna lie. Actually, I can put ice in the thing while we're moving. Okay, that's not... Okay.
Yeah, Paul hasn't put a gravity thing in, I don't think.
I have. Just not
You
turned
have?
it on. I've not
it's
turned it on
actually-
because we're on a planet with gravity. There's no
It's
point.
fine. I had my jetpack on.
No point wasting energy.
If I put... ice in that one
It doesn't
now.
need to be streamlined, Chris. It's going to be flying in space.
I was about to say, where is it taking the ice? And I remember it's got a generator on board.
If it had a longer snout with those feet facing that way, it looks like an alligator.
It's definitely back heavy because it naturally like tilts up. Like if I point below the horizon and let go,
Yeah, it is naturally twisting
does that.
backwards.
You can put some... Well, if we ever get back, we can put them...
Well, it's got 2
mats.
ships on it, mate. It's fine.
Well, yeah, I would say if the connectors for the ship were in a slightly different place, that would probably work out better.
The centre of mass is a bit far back. It's the least of our problems.
It's actually quite easy to walk around while you're flying.
Well, yeah, because doesn't the game have like a relative thrust, something or another?
I think so, yeah.
It's about as aerodynamic as a brick, but it's okay.
The front part looks almost as dynamic as like a tote bot from a scrap mechanic. Like,
See, I thought it looked like one of those posh toasters.
what, a 4-slotter because of the solar panels on the roof?
Yeah.
Oh, those thrusters are not damaging the ship.
We'll have to check. Right, so one door, close one door, open one door.
Yeah, then if you press P, Paul, it should...
Oh,
Whoa.
nice.
Landing gear just broke. 2 front landing gear just broke for some reason.
That's a reload.
Why did that happen?
And the jump drive was blown up.
I have no idea. I just landed, and then as soon as I turned everything off, it just broke.
That was strange. You
Was
think
the
that-
land? Did you lock the landing gear to the ice first, Paul, or did you start to turn stuff off?
Started turning things off.
Yeah, I think you need to lock the landing gear first and then turn stuff off.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was because of me opening the doors.
No, don't think so.
Why do you
like,
need to
"No."
lock the landing gear for it to not completely collapse and disappear?
Because it makes it a static object. It's like it makes it a solid grid rather than the friction between the pads and the ice.
Do we need to check or make any adjustments to anything?
Don't know. I'm still loading in.
Don't think so. If your save was good to go, just hold your welder over.
Okay, hang on. There's some stuff here that's not 100% then. Just saw something there. What's that? Light armor block 93%. That one's 93.
Yeah, the jump drive is 95 as well for some reason.
God, I wish you could just put an overlay up to say, like, just show me anything that's not 100%.
Would get fairly confusing with all the light armor blocks though.
I need some. No, I don't. That's fixed. I can't see anything else that's not 100%.
They aren't locked because it's still modelling movement, and micro movements combined with tick rate of physics make it think high speed impacts are happening. So what you're saying is I have to lock the landing gear before I power down the ship.
Yes.
I got a button for that.
Yeah, you had it on your second tab, didn't you? 7, is it?
It says the landing gear's on. I don't get why the landing gear's on.
Just toggle it.
Auto lock is... Oh, the landing gear was on, but it was auto lock off. Yeah. Shut it down. The auto lock was off, but the block was on, if that makes sense.
Right, so toggle the block off.
Well, do I need to... I think maybe I should have a...
That button, so the 7 button that you've got shouldn't turn them on and off.
It should be a
should
switch
be a
lock.
lock. Yeah.
Should be a switch lock, not a enable disable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't clear about that earlier. I think that was on me.
I can hear an engine or something.
Let me have a check outside.
Can you hear that? It's just when I'm in the helm, I think.
Everything looks off.
Yeah, I think it's probably fine. Right, are we good to go then?
Yep.
All aboard, doors locked,
Oh,
everything?
sorry, Sammy. I didn't know you was. I didn't know you was outside.
Yeah, I'm in.
The large atmospheric thrusters and back landing gear also need to move 1 block forward.
The back ones wasn't the ones that broke.
What can I show? There's a thing where I can show center of mass, isn't there?
Do you have to be disconnected for that?
I can't remember.
Can I ask why do they need to be moved 1 block forward?
They will eventually when the hydro thrusters burn them off.
Well, they're actually one behind the hydro thrusters, so.
Yeah, and when we checked last time, we left them running, and they were fine.
I can't remember. Oh, it's the info tab. That's where it is. Central mass. Where's the central?
I thought you had. No, I think you have to go off that screen, Paul, and be disconnected from the ship. It's like press F to exit the controls. Because you used to hover outside your stuff before, didn't you?
I still don't see it. It used to show it to you.
The back landing legs are on 99% instead of 100.
It was there.
Hate to say it, but another reason why I pointed them outwards.
Sammy, let's. We can't do it while he's hovering, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to recreate the group, won't he?
Yeah, but as long as the group name stays the same, you can just add them back to the group.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move these back legs, Paul.
Because you put them in a position where they're getting burned.
Yes, I should have been the responsible adult.
Well, you're going to have to tilt the front two out because we're not having them like that. Let me just change... Hang on, before you do that, let me just mess with the group. Otherwise I'll lose the entire group and all the mappings that go with it. Okay, now you can do it.
You're gonna have to push these ones in a block, something, so don't.
Well, it's up to Paul.
Because
Paul
otherwise
like
it's gonna
that or one
stick
back?
out.
What?
Can you look external? Do you want them...
Where's the centre of mass icon that I'm completely missing? What does it look like?
Wonder if I can see it. So it was in the info tab. Paul.
Info, centre of mass.
True center of mass. Oh, I see it.
What does it look like?
4 line. Well, 2 lines. 1 vertical, 1 horizontal, and then a yellow ball in the middle, like an orangey yellow ball.
Oh god, that. Right.
Yeah. No wonder you couldn't see it, Paul.
Jeez, man. That's as clear as... Look at it. I mean, when you get here, you can't see it.
Yeah, I've got stuff to repair it. Sammy, 1 sec. There you go, my friend. Do you have the paint colour, Sammy?
Shift
Yeah.
P to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Large Atmos are only 2 blocks away from the forward-facing hydros. No, they're fine. They're 2 blocks away, so that's fine. They don't take damage. Forget to lock the doors when you come back in.
Right, I'm in.
We're good to go.
I'll just BRB quickly.
Something's on. Okay, maybe not. That's so confusing when you spin, Paul. Everything just goes like misty. I'm like, is something on fire?
I think it's been okay so far above the track, but we'll have to keep our eye on it.
I'm so happy I moved the free camera key from my keyboard to my mouse. It does look cool though. Like GG to you and Sammy for getting this built.
It's not flown yet, mate. This thing might kill you.
Excuse me. Yes, it has flown. You've flown here.
I honestly feel like I'm in a 60s Russian helicopter. It even sounds like it.
Like, no, but like you and Sammy in like a couple of hours modifying that other one. Like, GG.
So, let's see if we can not die this time.
Guessing we're locked because the feet went green.
Yeah.
You good to go?
God, he's not in the habit of only opening one door at once, is he?
We're on planet Earth.
He's just getting complacent.
It's gonna go badly. I can call it now.
It's not going to go badly. Have some faith.
All this like shiny welding gear is going to be floating off towards Pluto at some point.
Do you not want a ship's worth, pups?
We don't need that much, do we? There's already 5k in it.
Okay.
So I'm thinking between me and you. You stick it in the exempt container, Sammy, the little one.
Why am I seeing TT15 and 16 camera listed? Oh, because they're on the docked. That was confusing. Yeah, why are we completely unpainted on the left side now? Like somebody's repainted that left rear and put it all to grey?
Not me, but
Somebody's
I'll
done
paint
a
it
proper
back.
control shift on that and really cocked it up.
It's control shift to paint all, right?
Yeah, but go on.
There you go.
Like that?
Yep. Hydrogen tanks fill up.
I think this should be enough now, Sammy. After this one. We need like a set of stairs that fold down.
God, do you want an escalator, mate? I mean, you sure you're okay walking?
Oh my god, can we?
Yeah, we've got motorised. It'll put you in your seat and then serve you a cup of tea for all your hard
I
work.
need that in my life.
On board.
Me too.
Oh, there goes nothing.
Did you save, Paul?
It just auto-saved.
Sorry.
It'll be fine. You top up the snack bar? I don't know, I left it to the boys. The little space bar on board.
I didn't know you could top it up.
He's joking, mate.
Now, I'm sad. I was going to get a kebab.
You're all gonna die.
Wow, what confidence.
Alright.
Hey pups, if we had that much confidence, we'd be sitting in the pink and blue ships ready to detach to leave Paul to it. Like...
Hey, I've got parachutes. Just saying.
I've got a jetpack, a ship, and a parachute. I'm good.
Oh, look at that ice lake behind us. It looks so small. Perfect time for headset batteries to run out of power.
LOL!
Thinks he's all clever with that modern technology, Simon.
Yeah, he's trying to fly and change his batteries at the same time. It's gonna go well, isn't it?
And back in the room.
Welcome back. Sammy, you know you can have your visor up, right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Well, it's working so far. I ain't got mine up. I mean, I have mine up. I'm not dying. Oxygen is high and it's warm inside, so it's sealed.
First person looks like that.
First person looks like a whole lot of space.
It does look cool though.
Change your what? Max KN used on the main engine for least amount of power needed. Don't like the sound of that. Stimpy. I actually don't know, Younger. Don't know how big it is. Look at that, only 5% hydrogen used. It's not switching on and off the top of the I'm turning it on and off. Because the game speed limits you, you can't go above 100 meters per second, so there's no point keeping thrusting. You might as well let it fall and then keep topping it up.
In before there's a mod for that.
There's a lot of work on the engine, the water should be coming at some point.
As in, is it called the engine?
Water as in, there's no water in the game currently, it's just ice. Liquid
Yeah,
water, I think.
As in the game engine, pups, not an engine that needs to be water cooled.
What's the point of putting it in, like, if it's not going to be used or anything, you might as well just stick with the ice, because at least the ice is useful.
Well, I would have thought they're going to put water in, they are going to do something with it, but... Like, it shouldn't be ice down there on a temperate climate, really. Boats and submarines, are you serious?
Does that mean they're going to add, like, new planets that are just water there?
Well, if they're going to add boats and submarines and water, that implies there's going to be ore that you can only find underwater, I think. Go back to the uranium one or somewhere else?
Well, you want to go to the uranium one and pick up some ice first, don't you?
Was that ice at the uranium one?
But you made a separate ice co-op, didn't you?
Oh, you want to go to the ice one?
I don't know. I mean, whatever you're thinking.
Well, we've got enough hydrogen for now. But it just depends if you need more.
Yeah, I've got the reactor on board.
Yeah, but you need hydrogen for your thrusters.
Oh, I thought you had like a hydrogen gen engine. Oh, you haven't got a hydrogen engine. Okay.
Evening, Dinosaur. How's the building going? Dude. It's been frustrating at times, but here we are. We have a small mothership. It's taking longer to get out of the gravity well, it seems.
Well, you are heavier.
Yeah, but we're still travelling max speed, so...
Yeah, but that metal spike.
We're not in true space until the peak gravity is 0, right?
Oh yeah. Good point, Sammy. Always knew the second G6. And as the engineer, I should have listened to you about the land.
If I'd have made my point a bit more eloquently, then we wouldn't have had that debate, but don't worry about that.
Oh, it was a funny 5 minutes. I still like Paul tried to trigger me and ended up triggering you. That was the best part.
Oh.
The best thing is it got unpainted when you did a control shift, mate.
Oh, great.
I'll repaint him when we get there, Sammy, don't worry.
There you go, 0G ready to jump, Paul.
Yay.
Man, it takes a while to slow down now.
Do we have to slow down for it to jump?
Well, when we jump, we keep the same speed, so I'd rather slow down a bit.
Good plan, Paul.
Right, you are seated. It says you are.
Yeah.
Stay seated, otherwise you'll get left behind.
Even if you're inside?
Yep.
Yep.
You'll be floating in space.
Whee! That has to be my favourite part of the game at the moment.
Oh, ice off, right side down.
What's that?
I take it you GPS to the ice rather than the uranium.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Oh,
Behind
it's behind
you.
us. Thanks, game.
That's not confusing at all.
As I remember, Paul, to point your top solar panels into the sun as well. Because it seems to make a drastic difference.
Oh, Sammy, stand up a minute. Walk up this thing. Look what your camera does.
Whee! Whee!
You're literally standing like on the ceiling nearly. Oh, it's amazing. Sammy's just walking on the windows.
There you go. We are stationary.
Have you got the gravity thing on, Paul?
No, do you want it on?
Yeah, go on.
One sec.
Let's watch Sammy drop. Hey, Sammy.
I've
Come
never-
on, me, I'm walking on the ceiling.
There we go.
I actually can't see what I'm doing.
You're upside down, mate.
Didn't even configure this.
Wait, why am I upside down? How's that work?
Get your power pack on and then down.
Increase field widths.
That's better.
Decrease. Increase.
Right, so both of the smaller. Oh, I forgot what they're called. Smaller vessels need to have ice in, right? Is that right?
Show on HUD. How do you make it show the gravity box? Show gravity range. It's not doing very much. 150 is the max. Click show on HUD.
Why would I have no forward? That one. Never mind.
Power out in 11 minutes. Blimey. Are we in the shade? We are in the shade. I'm going to have to reverse.
How much weight does this take, Paul?
It doesn't really matter in space, does it?
I was wondering why I was dying and I forgot to put my mask down.
Lol.
You click show helms of gravity.
Oh, is it the same controls as the...
1 to 9, and then page 2, and then 1, and then page 3 is where your tools are.
I don't get what you mean, colour, and I can't seem to... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Ship fuel
What are we getting here,
low.
Sammy? Just ice?
Ship fuel is low, apparently. Where's my reactor?
Ship fuel low.
Right, reactor's gone back on.
So do we need something... What do we need to tell this to do to get the ice out of the little one and into the big one?
Out of the little container into the big container.
Because presumably there's not a script fitted to this craft, right?
Will this hover if I just leave it here?
If you've got your dampers on, yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, where's the ship? There it is. So I'm guessing it's emptied it into the little one, right?
It's not emptied at all at the moment.
Oh, right. Hang on then. So that one. Give me a second, Sammy.
Well, jump drive's full now, so probably drained the batteries doing it though. Yep.
What about now, Sammy?
Well, it's not taking it. It's still in my GT15 at the moment.
Is the logistics not working?
I'm fixing it.
Should we have a
Sure.
chat with the head of logistics?
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it.
Only came here for some ice. Does the pressurization work? I don't know.
Yes, it does.
We think it does, but we've not tried it in space.
You don't need any of that in here, space, do you, pups? Because it's just...
I'd have to reset the connectors on the ship and the thing to say empty, which is easy enough to do if you instead of getting
Oh, it's gone.
because I changed it to all.
No, let's put it in the exempt box.
Sure. It's also put 4K in.
I think it looks like it's in the exempt box.
It's not anymore. I just moved it. But it seems to be working, so I'm not going to question it.
Well, it looks like the reactor's used a kilogram because I think you put 600 in there.
I did, yes.
It's got 599 left. So it does seem to last a while.
And there's still 300 in storage.
AJ Riley, thank you for 16 months. URL, thank you for 95. Happiest of holidays to you as well. Let's hope for a good 2023, yep. Food from, thank you for 80 months, 6 years.
Let's see if that's emptying.
So if I put the grav generator on, yay, I got gravity, look at that. Woo! Can walk around. How much power does that need? That's current input 85 kilowatts. Think we can have that running. You never used to say me find it unreliable and overly complicated. ISI is so much better. Funny thing is, when we was talking about this stuff was it last week or the week before?
Yeah, last week.
It just turned into this is better. No, this is better. So we just picked one.
You picked the one that's still being updated, right?
Yeah.
They're both being updated.
I think you're in the shade again, Paul, but I am just coming in for a dock, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't move.
Yeah, either the rock moved or I did.
Why isn't it
Don't think I
grabbing
did.
stuff?
Oh, I'm about to go back in the sun. Look at that. If I look at
Man,
solar-
having to drag it, and I don't know why.
Well,
Back on.
bizarrely, they're all outputting their maximum, even though none of them are in the facing the sun. They're in the shade. So go figure that.
Okay. Correct
What's
me
up,
if I'm wrong,
Sammy?
though, Pups. I didn't think the script would work in space because the program block is attached to the base, not to this grid.
Good point.
Yeah, so this exempt stuff is all ridiculously nonsense, right?
In
Yeah,
space.
but we still need it there for when.
Yeah, when we dock it will be useful.
Yeah.
Your hydrogen thrusters are still turned on the pink ship.
Puppies.
Hang on. This number. So I'm just trying to think. To get this to empty, it means I'm gonna have to do.
You either need to put a
Collect
programmable
drink.
block on this ship, which I think will confuse the hell out of the base one, or you just drag it manually, which is what I've been doing.
Oh, I could put a drain or all connector on. Just turn the connectors to drain all along with the. But then it's remembering to turn it off. So I think just dragging it's probably the easiest thing to do. Yeah, let's just keep dragging it somehow.
You should have 100k of ice in stock now, Paul. For...
What's up, Paul?
The thrusters was mislabeled.
Oh, I haven't timed anyone out.
Take 30 minutes. Why is it going to take nearly an hour to recharge that battery?
Is your reactor on?
Yeah, it's chucking out 15 megawatts. One battery's
because-
charging at 3.84. The other's pulling 3.84, so that's about 7-ish. 3.84, 3.84, but two of the batteries are almost completely depleted.
Are they not connected?
No, they're charging up, but it just says... I don't know, that stored power just seems to be taking a long time. Maybe when... Oh, blimey. It's going to take a long time to fill them batteries.
The only other thing I could think of, Paul, is maybe put one of those hydrogen engines on it that we have back at base.
It's fine, we don't need them. It depends. If we tried to jump again, though, we'd have pretty low battery, I think.
I thought the reactor would have done more.
Please tell me that was you that then rolled that, Paul.
Yeah, just facing the sun.
Yeah, that's all right.
Why?
He was panicking.
Presume we've got enough ice now.
Hey, probably.
You've got 100k on board.
Oh, hang on. I'll come back.
Oh, sorry, 147k on board. But yeah, we're going to have to jump to the uranium and then jump back home, so this is going to be fun.
We haven't got to jump to the uranium, have we? It's nearby, isn't it?
Well, where are we going then?
Put your GPS marker on.
Oh, is this near the... I can't remember where it is. Oh, there it is, 3k away. No, that's cobalt, silicon, uranium, 40k away. Happy New Year, network.
So is a jump even could we jump 40k's, or would that use the same amount of power of when we jumped to 150?
Actually, I don't know if does anybody know if the jump drive scales depending on how far you jump, like the amount it depletes by? I know it has to be full before you can jump, But if you jump like 100 kilometers or you jump 2,000, does it take a proportional amount of power out of it?
I'm just going to go and grab a bottle of water.
You do that, Pubs.
I shall BRB as well, Paul. Sorry.
Right, am I moving on then?
Yes.
It does scale, okay. You think I'm going to crash into the rock, Gordon? Okay. I don't know if there's a minimal jump range. Can you jump through asteroids? No, I don't think you can. So what's on the moon then? Like, why would you go to the moon if all the resources are the same as the planet? I don't get it. I think they should put like exotic stuff on different planets. Moon start is harder. Okay. Yeah, but why would, if you start on a planet like we did, why would you even go to the moon? Because there's nothing there for you. You're just going to go to the asteroid, get the uranium, get the platinum and stuff. Just a harder start. So, what about the mid-game? Like, no matter where you start, you kind of want a mid-game. You want a reason to go and explore.
I'm back.
Whoa.
That's twice I've fallen over.
What?
Oh yeah, I fell over Henry the Hoover getting out of bed because I forgot I put it next to my bed, and and then I was like rushing into the kitchen and didn't see the Hoover and fell over it.
Game's not really made with a game loop in mind, just a creative sandbox. That's what's missing, isn't it?
Yeah, but then what would you want them to do?
Well, you know, with Kerbal, you go to different planets to get science and stuff, to get through a science tree. With other games like Astroneer, you need to go to different planets because each planet has certain kinds of materials that you need. So you have to go to this planet to get this kind of stuff, go somewhere else to get that kind of stuff, to advance your tech tree or whatever. Like, this game just goes, here you go, start on a planet, you've got almost everything you need apart from uranium and platinum, which you can get from an asteroid. You just got to go and find it.
Yeah,
Then when you find it, what do you do then?
I thought someone said that they used to make the different planets have different ore, and then they changed it. They must have changed it for a reason.
I don't know, mate, but that was more my point, really, was apparently there's no real gameplay loop.
I'm back.
Went back, Sammy.
No, I remember the game at the start, Gordon. Cranberry and what? Cranberry and brie puffs.
They sound quite nice.
They are, actually. Cool. This shit makes some weird noises.
We thought of a name for it yet.
Nope. Like I say, I think it's akin to a 60s Russian helicopter.
I still think it looks like a toaster. You want to call it Mushy P?
Hey, Paul, whether you want to try and land on one of the asteroids is up to you.
For science.
I've already disappointed some people. I didn't go hurtling into an asteroid.
Oh.
Hey, people wanted that to happen.
Yeah, of course I did.
Wow. How rude.
Is your ore detector on, Paul, or not?
Should be. Uranium in this one.
Yep. Are you stopping?
I am stopped if you want to get off. I'll go and land somewhere.
Closed?
Yep.
I suppose we better close the outer ones in case Paul wants to
Yeah.
come out all of a sudden.
Well, I've just put my helmet back on just in case you messed up and killed me.
We would never do that.
Not intentionally,
Paul.
but it could happen.
Are you taking off first, pups, or?
Go for it.
Man, that's actually really nice, that cranberry and brie thing.
What was it, like crisps or something?
No, it's like a puff pastry. She's put brie on it, and then some
Yeah.
cranberry and like grilled it basically.
Actually sounded really,
Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice.
Right, I know there was some on another rock. I just need to remember what rock.
A gravity is your artificial gravity, so that's what we're generating on board. So I can walk around like that. And then P gravity is your planetary gravity. Are you guys inside this rock that I'm on?
No, I'm on a
I
different
am.
one.
Oh, I don't know. I might. You're 60 meters away from me.
Oh yeah, probably am then.
Oh, I need to remember to eject the stone, don't I?
Mm-hmm. And be careful not to hit it.
Injectors face forward on this thing, don't they?
Which is great on a planet, because they come out the front and drop. But on this, it's not too bad actually. You get your drill to trash them.
Oh wow, I've got 30k of stone and 3k of uranium on board.
Sounds the same for me, Sammy.
Gonna be ejecting for a while, I think.
Actually, not sure where you went.
Follow the breadcrumbs, did you, Paul?
He's shooting at me, look. He's shooting rocks.
Are we just going to do one load and call it there, or?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I've still got 10k of stone to get rid of.
I don't know where Pups is though.
You should see my beacon.
He's
Oh,
900 meters away from me, so he's probably 600 meters away from you.
Yeah, 714 from me, somewhere.
I'm in. Yeah, he's in 16. I'm in 15.
I think he's above me. That's why I couldn't see him. These asteroids are definitely turning slowly because I've now gone into shade.
Right, I'm empty of stone, so I'm coming back to dock, alright?
In the dark.
I've only got like 3k of uranium.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Man. A solar skybox rotates around them. Is that what it does? That sounds very cheaty.
I got a total of 5k uranium.
That's not a lot, is it, compared to what we got off the big ship?
Yeah, but think about the amount of time. Like, we've only been here 5 minutes.
Oh my god, pups.
I could not do anything.
Have you changed your dampers off?
No, they're on.
Amateur.
But my game froze, so I had no control.
I ain't got anything to repair that with.
Oh.
I've got some stuff, hang on. Sammy, do you want to grab this ship?
It wasn't bad piloting, it was just, oh, my game froze.
Hang on a minute, mate. Let me just grab the...
Look at the
uranium
dent.
aspects.
Look at the dent, and that's heavy. That is heavy armor I put on top.
I got some stuff inside.
So I got 4.8k is what I managed to muster, and I'm now being given a damaged pink ship. Lovely, thanks.
I just had lightning across the solar panel then. I think it's short-circuited. Yep.
I'll take the materials I've got on me and go and repair it as much as I can.
I don't know how far you'll get because the heavy armor needs matrix stuff. I just saw this pink ship coming flying in. I was like, what are you doing? Whoa, that solar panel is like 93% damaged.
Managed to get 2 armor things back up to 70%.
Yeah, look, you need 50 metal grids, so they're not functional.
The connector is damaged, or no, it isn't. Sorry, I'm talking nonsense.
And what did...
Right.
What state's the pink ship in, or did it hit it with the drill?
Well,
Oh no, the underside is completely mashed.
looking from the cockpit out, it looks very damaged.
It's missing a leg.
Yeah, and it's got like rock stuck in it. Dude, that's a reload, mate. You're missing a thruster, a light, an ejector, panels, like it's completely mashed.
Right, go on then, Paul, reload it, come on.
I don't know how far back I did save it, but it might have saved
You
over
saved
the top.
it as I was coming in.
I did, but it might have overwritten it now. I guess it overwrites your saves because it's amazing. Oh look, it saved at 2008.
Well, you have to go 2203 then, won't you?
I think they need to change the game to not save. Like, autosave files should be separate to your actual main saves.
I apologise.
It's fine. They should have 5 autosave files that just rotate through. That's how it should work. Where is... There it is.
Right, I'm still emptying stone at this moment in time.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 15k of stone to get rid of again.
You know, it would be quicker to leave your ship, Sammy, and grab it from the infantry, put it in your backpack, and then get rid of it.
Yeah, that'd be useful if my backpack wasn't full of ice.
Ah.
What do you mean, Gordon? There are backup saves. So, as far as I can tell, the way it works is you tell it how often you want it to autosave, and then it basically autosaves over your last file. But it doesn't keep a set of autosaves.
If you go into the load game, there's like backups tab, and then there's like several saves incrementally in there every 5 minutes or whatever it is.
Right, okay.
When you go in the load, I think you click load game, and then before you click the one you want, on the left there's like backups or something.
Right.
And you click that, and then there's like 5 or 6 that are 5-minute incremented, I think.
Okay. So the
But I
ones
don't
I
think
could see were all the ones I did. None of it's autosaves.
Yeah, no, because they're not auto saves, are they? They're full saves. So when you, we'll go through it another time. Right,
Yeah.
I'm empty. Coming back.
Okay. Where are you, pups?
700 meters away. I'm going as slow as I can. When you
No,
click
Rome, because I put the A gravity right tight around the ship. So we docked. The lights are still on.
Right, I'm back and on deck.
Okay.
All right, pups.
Yeah, I'm 300 meters away. I'm just going slow and steady wins the race.
Don't even see it.
I'm
Straight
above
up.
you.
I'll wait in the airlock. I've got the outer door open.
There he goes. Puppy landing.
Uppy.
Okay. Right a bit. Right a bit more. And a bit more. You want to go a whole block right. A bit more than that. A little bit more. Straighten yourself up because you're twisted. And you want to go forward a bit. Bit more. Fairly close, just to shuffle forward. That's it. Should be good, I think.
I'm back.
You can add windows into the ceiling detobiter, but when somebody crashes a ship into the top of your thing, you're glad you've got armor. That's all I'll say about that. I had my helmet off when he slammed into that roof.
Right, we're aboard, I think.
I apologise.
It's fine.
I will take it. That's the first time I've crashed
Pups
a
hasn't
ship.
turned his main engine off.
I swear I pressed the key.
But it's number 1 on the second tab, isn't it?
Yeah, you
Oh, hang
main
on.
thrust is separate.
Yeah, 1 sec.
I mean, you could have probably done it through the K menu, but... There you go.
Got your Vapor drink. Right then, I think we'll leave it there. Stargaze and Nightfall, thank you for 17 months. Right, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Obviously, for some people, it's Christmas Day. So, for those people, think Norway and some other countries, have a great Christmas. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. So, I'll stream at 6. I'll be taking you to midnight, basically, to Christmas Day. Yeah, but you can do Dom Goose, but it's a bit tricky because your camera's never where the connector is. And you can't see your roll and things like that. What game, Chris? Well, you'll have to wait and find out. It won't be this, I'll tell you that, Chris.
One that has graphics.
I think it looks a bit like an insect. It's like a big bug-eyed insect when I look at it. Like that. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow at 6. If you're not here, have a great Christmas Eve. Last minute shopping and all that. I've done all mine, I'm happy to say. But thank you to the mods for modding. Thanks to Sommy and Pups for playing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.